Every time a man digs a grave, he tastes the dirt in his mouth. If the taste is normal, then he dared to open the coffin. But on this day, he came across a grave of great power, and he felt a strong sense of unease. So he asked his employer, who chose this grave for his grandfather? The employer said that his grandfather was a great hero of the Second World War, a monk named Fox. He chose this piece of land for his grandfather, since grave robbers were rampant at the time. So the monk buried Grandpa in a low key. He didn't put his identity on the tombstone. The man first took a moment to relax. Then he said that in his 30 years of practice, I'd never seen such a sinister place with such a heavy energy. He realized something was wrong as soon as he got to the mountain. The whole mountain is surrounded by a protective net. The mountain is surrounded by a heavy energy. Then he saw a fox near the cemetery. So he concluded that this is the perfect place to keep ghosts. It's not suitable for burying people here. If we force the grave to be broken, we might lose our lives. So we went to the employer's house to discuss what to do. We also learned of the employer's plight. Ever since his grandfather was buried with a large fortune, strange things have been happening in the family. First, his father was paralyzed in a wheelchair for no reason. Then his brother became mentally ill. This led to a suicide. The employer had had a feng shui reading, but no one dared to touch Grandpa's grave. So the employer contacted a man. After hearing the employer's story, the man decided to help him. He found 5 grave diggers, and then stuffed their hair into the mouths of pigs, so that the evil spirit in the tomb would be transferred from the diggers to the pigs. When everything was ready, the embalmer first reads a prayer in front of the tomb. After half an hour of digging, the grave diggers successfully pierced the coffin board. Immediately felt the cold air. He realized that the coffin was covered with a red cloth. At this moment, Lao Jin finally realized. It turned out that his grandfather was not a meritorious official at all. He was a traitor during World War II. That was the real reason why there was no name on the tombstone. When the red cloth was lifted, he realized that the coffin was made of precious wood. Then they loaded the coffin into the car. But as soon as they left, greedy grave diggers sneaked down to the grave pit, hoping to find a missing burial object. But he didn't dig for more than a few moments. Suddenly a flowery snake appeared under his feet, and his head looked like a woman with long hair. At that moment, the sunny sky was suddenly covered with dark clouds. Strong winds came along with it. As soon as the car drove down the mountain, it was pouring rain.